Okay, everybody, welcome into a New Year's edition of Tunes Brothers. We are live. I did not advertise this, so if anybody shows up, great. If not, we're just trying to put our toe in the water here, test this live stream thing, and see how it goes. I am Rob. That is Scott. That is Darin. What's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
Hey man, just believe it or not, just ready to get 2024 the hell out of here, bro.
Amen.
Not saying 2025 is going to be any better, but
At least
I
there's
don't
hope
want to
for
know
it to
if
be
a
better.
year can get worse than this. So yeah,
Okay, well, what else is going on? You guys got anything to share? Anything to bring up here real quick while I check some shit?
yeah. I seen on is it Facebook or something? Alice Cooper's coming, and that's my neck of the woods, guys. He's putting a show on in February, I think, close by. Hopefully, I can grab that. Can't remember exactly where it was at. Stephen Piercy's supposed to be close by, right up the road here. I'm gonna have to find the date on that. I can't keep up with dates anymore. My brain is corroded over time. All the LSD back when I was younger, it's paying dividends now.
Jeez.
But yeah, man, there's been there's been like a resurgence of shows popping up here lately. Uh, it's good to see. I mean, bands that, 70s, 80s bands, man. And if you want to go Alice Cooper, 60s, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
That's that's circulating now, man. AC/DC's got their world tour going, and they're finally popping up in the U.S. Uh, I like it, man. I mean, I know it ain't gonna last, but damn, it's a good thing to see.
Well, I tell you what, I'm pumped for. Bruce Kulick's working on his autobiography.
You can read?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, I don't expect
Oh,
Bruce to throw too much dirt, but if anybody's going to be honest, it's going to be Bruce.
I don't want to say too much dirt, but be honest, bro.
Be
You owe
honest, yep.
them nothing anymore.
And he knows it. I think he's tired of the lack of respect. I think that farewell exclusion to even be a part of the crowd really hurt him. And I think it's going to be, we'll find out.
Yeah, it hurt me. Hell, I know it hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, all living members. I don't care if Vinnie Vincent, bro. He was a part of the magic. I don't care how you feel about him. Give him some fucking respect, bro.
Absolutely.
I
It's
think,
one of
Yeah,
the
man.
rare it's one of the rare bands where each member was an iconic part of the band. And it's got nothing to do with the makeup. It's got to do with Kiss being such a larger than life. Every member is showcased on stage, whether it's via solo or whatever, that there's a lot of bands that have had guitarists and bassists and drummers and even singers come and go, and really nobody even says anything about it. Everybody associated with this band, with the exception of Mark St. John, because it was such a brief little time, has their own huge following of fans. I've never seen nothing like what Kiss has done in that aspect. So whether you get along or not, whether can't stand them or not, doesn't matter. You're supposed to celebrate the band for the fans, and that's all fans, not just Gene's fans, Paul's fans, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's part of the love affair and the hate affair of being a Kiss fan, I guess.
Yeah, and I agree because Kiss being as big as they were and are, pretty much still this day as being known, whether you know anything about them or not, um, they that's why they were able to pull that off. You see, they hit a point in time, the biggest band in the world, bro. And when you do that, you can just about pull off anything as long as your music stays competitive.
Yeah.
You know, long as you don't go off the rails, bro, like a lot of bands do, you know, you Bon Jovi's and all that stuff, whatever. I'm not, you know, long as you stay competitive. And that's why, you know, and they started out very good when the Ace and Peter left, I thought, by making the new characters. That was very interesting, man. And of course, nobody knew who they were, you know, still to this point, you know, at that point in time. I mean, um, I just wonder why their imagination didn't go further when they did. It might have been because what's the point? Everybody knows what we look like now, blah blah blah. But you know, there's a lot of woulda, couldas, and shouldas in there, man. With that band, there's so many members, and Mark St. John, you just mentioned him. Um, if you're a Kiss fan of any kind, you know him. Now, it may not be the casual hard rock fans that just have a few bands or they're into the light rock or more modern rock and stuff like that, and they really don't know a lot about Kiss. But if you're a Kiss fan of any caliber and you've kept up with them, you know, their career, you're going to know about Mark St. John in that short tenure. So, yeah, I mean, because of the success that they had and as huge as they were. So, the small things, the majority of the fans are going to know right off the bat, pretty much. So,
Darin, you got any direction you want to take this in or anything to add?
I was going to say that I bought tickets for an April show here in town. It's Trickster with Pretty Boy Floyd opening for them.
You have to let me know how that goes because does Trickster have PJ Farley singing?
Let me see. I'm not entirely
Because
sure.
I had seen him do this last year some club gigs with him, and he sounded fucking horrible. But beyond that,
really?
you'll have to let me know how Pretty Boy Floyd sounds because I almost bought tickets to go 100 miles away from here in Dickinson. But I started going down a rabbit hole of their live performances over the last couple of years, and oh my God, the music sounds awesome, and his voice is still there, but he doesn't sing the songs even remotely close to the way they were supposed to be. And it doesn't sound like it's because he can't. It sounds like he's one of these guys who chooses, I didn't like how poppy that was, so I want to sing it this way instead. And it just, you can barely recognize the hits the way he sings them. It's just weird. So I just passed.
So is he trying to push them heavier now or something?
Well, they've been heavier for ever since the first album. That first album was a mirage. I mean, that, I don't know if it was other writers. I didn't check into it, but anything after that, they were trying to do like the Faster Pussycat thing, but even heavier.
Who, Trickster or Pretty Boy Floyd?
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Okay, I'm talking about Trickster here. Okay.
Oh, no, Trickster, PJ Farley just had lost. He hadn't sung in decades. Trickster had went on without him, but he popped up doing some club gigs with him, and his voice was just terrible. Now, that could be just having to recondition it and get back in vocal shape. I don't know. But it didn't sound very good. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But I'm curious to see what Darin thinks of those two shows.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I know this past year in 2024, they had been doing some other shows, but they were all listed as acoustic. And it's like,
oh, hell
that's not what I really want to hear. I mean, I'd still go, but you're not going to hear some of their heavier.
I've gotten to the point where I'm like that too. I'm going to start going just to go. But I have an opportunity here at Prairie Knights Casino, 46 miles away. I think it's this month for Slaughter and Great White. Problem is, I've seen both of them within the last year to 2 years. Great White was good as far as the original keyboardist / guitarist and the new singer went. I was disgusted and offended at how bored and checked out Kendall was as the guitar player. I mean, he might as well have fucking just been playing a recital somewhere. He could give two shits. He had a baseball cap on, a t-shirt and jeans, and just stood there looking at his fucking guitar the whole time. And Slaughter, Mark's voice is so gone. And I love loud music, but they turn it so loud almost to disguise. But then it's just his screeching voice piercing your ears. It's fucking terrible. And that's sad for me because Slaughter was an awesome live band back in the day.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they were.
So this is what Wiki says about Trickster. So the original lead singer, Pete Lauren, is not with the group. Steve Brown is on lead vocals and rhythm guitar. PJ Farley is on bass and backing vocals, and Ben Harris is on drums. So
No. Who's this? What singer?
Steve Brown.
No. Who's the real singer?
Pete Lauren.
Pete Lauren. That's who I meant. I said PJ Farley. I meant Peter Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
he made a couple of club gigs with him this last year. I was just curious to see if he actually returned to the band or not.
No, it's Steve Brown on lead vocals now.
Okay.
You know, I'm glad you said casino because that rung a bell. That's where Alice Cooper's going to be. Harris Casino in Cherokee. As soon as you said casino, I was like, ding, ding. That's it. All right.
So they got a Harris in North Carolina too.
Yeah, on the Indian.
I know they have one. I know they have one in Detroit, but I didn't know they had any other ones.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that thing's been there for a while. Yeah, it's all that stuff stays on the Indian reservation in Cherokee, and it's freaking awesome, man. They couldn't put it in a better place, dude. It's so awesome up there, man. It's the mountains, dude, are just when going in and out of Cherokee, it's just in a ravine. I mean, you're going through those mountains like it's right here, man. I mean, you can reach out your hand out the window and, you don't want to go drunk around them curves because you can reach out and smack them rocks coming out of the freaking mountain, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Borders, bro. Now, I was going to ask you guys, when I done my Filthy 15, I'm not really ranking these songs. What I done is I put them into 3 different categories. You've got different types of songs on this, which is you do got your songs that deal with sex and stuff like that. And you've got your couple of songs that deals with getting wasted, stuff like that. And then you got your demonic, like Venom on here, possessed songs. And you've got just the last 2. I put them at the bottom because I'm like, none of these songs need to be on the Filthy 15, dude, except for maybe the top 2. That's just out of my
I'll tell
opinion.
you, I haven't listened, but just based on the list itself, I'm not ranking these fucking songs because I'm going to hate most of them. I'm just going to talk about whether or not the song needed to be on the list because I can't imagine I'm going to like many of these fucking songs.
Yeah, it was never to rank them.
No,
just the discussion on what we thought of the song and whether we think it should have been on that list at that time or at any time.
Yeah. And that's me, man. I tried to listen to some of them and I'm like, fuck yes. So yeah, I do know the songs. I have heard them, if you grew up in the 80s and stuff like that, well, you know a lot of pop, rock and stuff back then, mainstream stuff, but I just can't wrap my head around.
I can see myself just Googling the song and reading the lyrics without listening to the songs because some of them people on there, ugh.
And you don't even have to really read the damn lyrics, bro. I mean, yeah, you can. The title pretty much gives it away too. I mean,
some of them are legendary songs, so you'll know them. But yeah,
yes. And one that's very confusing is the Judas Priest song, "Eat Me Alive." Are they thinking that's supposed to be sexual?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought, are you out of your fucking mind? Do you even know what that song's about?
I what was it D. Snyder said? He said what it was politicians' wives that had too much time on their hands
Mm-hmm.
that just
And
didn't have
too
nothing
much
else to do.
power. And too much power just for being married to someone who
Yes.
actually, was legitimately elected to something.
Right.
Has power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go this direction. Since we're kind of
and-
just free balling here. Go ahead, Scott. Finish your thought.
Oh, no. I was just going to tell y'all that. Don't worry about spending a lot of time on that, man, because it's self-explanatory. I just put the sex songs together, the drug songs together, and songs that I don't know what the hell they were thinking about together. There you go.
Right. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna do this just for fun, just to mix shit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wrong page, asshole. I'm gonna give you guys a 80s metal. What the hell was that noise? Is that you fucking with
didn't
your
come
desk
from
or
me.
something? That was Darin, I think. Yeah, that. It's loud.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. Let's do an 80s
Yeah.
metal quiz from online. I will ask the question and give you each your shot to answer. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's see how this works. What the fuck is this? Asshole son of a bitch. Boy, some of these websites are just shit, and people who run them should be banned from the internet.
they are, man. How many times do you try to look up something very specific and it just takes you somewhere where it's like, it's a simple question, dude. Just give me the fucking answer.
Yeah.
We
And
don't
you're like,
use
damn.
Pornhub as our search engine, Scotty.
Okay, number one. Known best for their glam aesthetics, Twisted Sister got an early start to the hair metal scene. Which popular tune were they not responsible for? I Want to Rock, We're Not Gonna Take It, or I Was Made for Loving You?
I think the answer
Alright.
is C, Bill.
Okay. All right. Which rocker was the frontman for the American band Poison? Axl Rose, Ozzy Osbourne, David Lee Roth, or Bret Michaels?
D.
Ozzy.
Okay. Which band jammed out to the power ballad Love Song? Skid Row, Tesla, or LA Guns? These are painfully easy.
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Tesla, but, we'll throw some sarcasm in there
Okay.
every now and
Here
again.
we'll get a little bit harder here. Hanoi Rock set the standard for many glam bands. Where were they from? Liverpool, England, Helsinki, Finland, or St. Louis, Missouri?
Helsinki.
UK.
Finland.
Liverpool.
Finland.
Which one is it, guys?
Liverpool.
Finland.
You got
Liverpool.
Finland?
Finland.
It is Finland.
I got that one wrong.
Motley
And I
Crue was
didn't mean
known
to.
for their Motley Crue was known for their hedonistic lifestyle. Who was the singer? Tommy Lee, Nikki Sixx, or Vince Neil? Wow.
Oh.
Jesus, some of these people don't know how to make trivia. All right. This Philadelphia band is still jamming. They're most known for Nobody's Fool from their
Cinderella.
Night Song album. Which Disney princess were they named after? Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, or Cinderella?
Cinderella. As soon as you said Philadelphia, I know exactly who
Oh,
you're going to ask about.
Okay. Def Leppard formed in 1977 in Sheffield, England. What was it originally named? Pink Panther, Atomic Mass, or the Queen's Desire?
I think it was.
Let's go with Atomic Mass.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Name those again.
Pink Panther spelled with a Y, P-Y, and Panther with no E, but Pink Panther, Atomic Mass, or the Queen's Desire?
I'm going to go with Atomic Mass.
Darin?
That was my original thought, Atomic Mass.
Okay, I guess we'll find out later because it's not telling me unless you guys got it right. We'll figure it out. Okay. Frankie Bonelli was a drummer for which band?
Oh, God.
Quiet Riot, Rat, or Striper?
Quiet Riot.
Striper.
This English band formed in 1978 after David Coverdale left Deep Purple. One of their biggest hits yes.
That's just
One of the
so painfully
songs.
easy.
Like I said, with the exception of that
Def Leppard one, and I'm trying to find it right now.
This site's trying to give the answers away. Other than Gene Simmons, who was the only original member of Kiss? Eric Slinger. Yes, they put Eric Slinger, Paul Stanley, or Tommy Thayer.
Tommy Thayer, mate.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wasp was known for putting on raunchy shows. What did they occasionally throw into the audience during performances? Dead birds, cow blood, or raw meat?
Raw meat, brother.
You got her. Sister Christian reached number 5 on the U.S. charts in 1983. Which San Francisco band performed this hit? Night Ranger. Okay.
Right now.
Last question. How would you rate this quiz? Terribly fucking easy.
Too damn easy. I mean,
yes, except for
one song where I can't seem to.
Okay.
To find the original.
And Atomic Fate was right. 12 out of 12.
Atomic Mass.
Yep. We got 12 out of 12 on that one.
That's the only one that sounded like a legitimate. Who would call themselves Pink Panther? Queen's Desire.
The Queen's something, yeah.
Queen's Desire. A band named a huge band already by the name of Queen out there, right? I mean, Scotty's starting.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, but I thought I'd heard that, but I wasn't for sure. But it's been a long time since I've seen that.
Scott, did you ever get yourself some headphones?
Yeah, I've had some.
Okay, whenever you can, the echo's starting already.
Hey, well, hold on. Let me go get them and see.
Canyon between your legs.
Me, I'm muting myself. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that helps the rest of us, though. Yeah.
Shut your hole.
I get no respect.
Okay, now it should be fixed until he gets his headphones.
Yeah, here it is.
Hey, Tommy, you still watching? Tommy, you still watching?
Guitarist Pete Willis and bassist Rick Savage formed the band Atomic Mass in their hometown of Sheffield.
So it was a Def Leppard band, basically, with one of the members.
Singer Joe Elliott soon joined and suggested the name Def Leppard.
All right, let's do this.
Only spelling the word deaf correctly, and then they came up with removing the A.
Right. We've got a whole 2 people watching here.
All right.
And Tom's one of them.
Tommy King.
Tommy King. Sorry, Tom. I was hitting the wrong. What's that?
Remember when we used to sit in my little apartment and used to play Name That Tune?
I fucking loved that game.
With CDs?
Yeah.
I can name that tune in 10 seconds.
Yeah. That was fucking awesome. All right, let's unmute Scott and see what happens here. Okay, try talking, Scotty.
Say something smart, though.
Hello?
Testing. 1, 2, 3, test.
Man, that's a million times better than you even usually sound.
I tried to use them before, but you said it wasn't good. It must have been another app.
Yeah, it was on the other one. Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, I use these at the gym and stuff. So
Tommy King says, "Sup, Darin? Sup, Scott?"
Hey, Tommy. Are you working tonight? He's slinging the food.
What's up?
right? He
You
works
know,
in the kitchen, right?
we're gonna have to get your kids to get you a Christmas present of a laptop so you don't got to squint at your little phone.
There would be a huge spike in Pornhub business.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, Tom says, Scott, by the way, just because a rock star is famous does not mean they are untouchable in the law's eyes. Going back to our discussion where basically Scott thought Motley Crue could basically commit murder and rape and burglary and not get charged because they were celebrities.
One of them did commit murder.
Yeah.
With a vehicle.
No. Whoa. I'm defending myself here. No, I didn't say they couldn't get charged. They did get charged, but they didn't do no time.
2 days.
You know, money's is the whole thing and fame, you know.
Yeah, it depends on the charge.
I mean,
though.
Vince Neil done what? 19 days in jail for murder?
Yeah, it was manslaughter. And if it would have been Vince tapping someone with a pistol, he would have been in prison. I mean, it just depends on the severity. Yes, they have privileges because they got higher paid attorneys and they can pay big fines and all that stuff. But why do you always? Can you not hear us right away? Is there a delay?
You're right, Tom. Vince got off easy.
But let's do a test. Scott, you ready?
I can hear Darin just fine, but yours is cutting in and out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not on my end.
You want me to what?
Oh, and Tom says no, he's off of work. You know what? Let's just get Tommy in here. Tommy, you want to roll in? You want me to send you a link there, Tom? Or are you naked?
Please no.
I'm waiting for him to answer before I send.
Put you some drawers on, mate.
Tommy! Anybody who tunes into this after the fact, I don't blame you for just shutting it off. We're completely just testing the water to see if we can pull this live stuff off technically. So we didn't have
I was going to tell you, yeah, I know this is a test.
Yeah.
Next time we do this, definitely give them ahead of time so they can show up and, you know.
Yeah. We've been talking about trying to go forward this way. Problem I have with that is all of us being in different states on different time zones with different jobs and lives. It's hard to just say this time every week on this day every week. Maybe we'll work that out. I don't know. I've never done a live stream, so I wanted to just try it out and see how it works. And it turns out it's not that hard, I guess.
Are we doing Saturday live or are we recording that?
No, I don't want any problems.
No,
I would love to do that so fans could ask Danny some questions, but I want that to go off without any hiccups. So we're just going to play that one the way it is. Plus, right now we got a whole 2 viewers. Of course, like Scott said, I didn't advertise this or anything, and it's New Year's Eve, so I'm sure everybody's out getting hammered.
Well, maybe, I guess. I have no.
Yeah, I went outside to the car to get my headphones, and I thought somebody was getting shot over here, for God's sake. Fireworks are going off already.
Fireworks have been going off here for the last 3 fucking hours since 5:00 p.m. our time. The people are ridiculous with that shit. You know how much that costs? We went to a fireworks stand a few fucking 4th of July's before. You used to be able to $40-$50 have fireworks for fucking 2 days. Now that's one goddamn explosive. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I can't talk.
Yeah, I know it is ridiculous, ain't it, man?
On this bad boy that just came hot off the press.
No, that is not a candle. That is a sipper.
It's a 20-ounce insulated tumbler
for hot or cold beverages.
Yes.
I know you guys are ready for this.
Oh, God, I'm halfway through it. I almost wanted to commit suicide.
Yeah, I've listened to it a couple of times. I just haven't had.
Hey, we can review this real quick.
to put F's on everything.
Oh, yeah, I would remember half of that
The
album.
Wicked Lester sessions.
Yeah. Okay, what else is going on?
Let's see.
Back when
How
the
about
look, it says
something? How about back?
Import.
Stop! God damn it, Scott! You distracted my entire line of fucking thinking. How about some this day in history, Darin? You're good at that shit. Pull something that up real quick. Till Tommy gets here.
Has anybody taken a chance or taken a shot at listening to the new Adrian Smith Richie Kotzen album?
Who the hell is Adrian Smith?
Iron Maiden fame. I don't know if he was an
that's
original.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I don't know if he's an original because I'm not the Iron Maiden historian. But
Is anybody?
I don't think
there's a lot of
so.
Iron Maiden fans. I'm just not one of them. Let's see.
Tommy,
Yo,
What's going on,
What's
man?
up, man?
how you doing, people? Quoting Paul Stanley, of course.
That's a hell of a man bun you got going there.
Yeah, you know,
We're
Normally-
hanging in, bro.
hair is usually out of whack, and I had this Viking haircut at one point, and now I'm just trying to grow it out all 80s again. I used to have Nikki Sixx's hair. Black.
Really?
Long, yeah,
Did
dude. I used to do
did
my
he-
hair like Nikki Sixx.
Did you drug him and shave it off, or did
That's
he
what
send
I
it
was
to you?
going to ask.
Uh,
All
he,
right, here we go.
he drugged it and shaved it off, and then he sent it to me.
All right, here's some, and it's really relevant to.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeah, hold on. My
He's gonna go
internet's
drop a
flopping
deuce.
out.
On a live show.
I think I know why. Because my phone Wi-Fi doesn't like.
Asking Scott to be professional is like asking a monkey to solve a calculus problem. It's just not going to happen.
He has 2 brain cells, and they're both fighting for third
Fuck it up.
place.
He's got his headphones on.
All right. On this day in rock and roll history,
You can't get me now.
Kiss performed their first
Yeah,
ever
tell us.
show without face paint.
Really?
Yep. This inaugural unmasked appearance took place in the unlikely and remote setting of Lisbon, Portugal, just 3 weeks after Kiss first revealed their real faces on MTV.
That's when they were using the Creatures tank set miniaturized with the Lick It Up tour.
All right. Also, okay, that is not rock and roll. Today is Daryl Hall's birthday. He was born on this day in 1949.
Speaking of bands who
There we go.
speaking of bands who got a bitter history, Daryl Hall and John Oates, man,
Yeah.
for decades they didn't even speak.
Yep.
Oh,
Today is on this day in
That's
history.
bad history.
I did not know that.
The band Kansas released their highest charting album in the United States, the multi-platinum Point of No Return.
What tour was that, Scott?
no shit.
Kiss Animalized, bro. The first
Wow.
time I ever seen them, dude. The ticket stub.
Now that's something I wish I would have saved over the years, is the
And-
ticket stubs and stuff.
Ah,
Let's see, what else can I tell you?
I
No
had
more
mine, but the damn X fucking took
tears.
them.
Oh, Rob's newest favorite
And-
artist, Taylor Swift, surpassed Elvis Presley for the most #1 weeks of a solo musician in music history on this day.
Ay, ay,
Don't-
ay, ay, ay.
Don't worry,
Oh.
Rob. She's gonna have another breakup and come out with another breakup album just for you.
Jesus Christ, that shows you the pathetic state of the population of the world when it comes to music nowadays. Alabama.
On this day in 2006, George Michael was paid a reported $1.5 million for an hour's concert at a Russian billionaire's New Year's party.
Holy shit.
1 hour for $1.5 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys
Now
can hear me
that-
just fine, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we can hear you. No, I'm just distracted because I'm listening to Darin
Hot in the
while
shade.
Scott's throwing tickets up in front of my face.
Oh, Rob, you would have loved to have been
Hot in the shade.
at
See?
the Cow Palace in San Francisco on this day in 1991, because these three, some of your all-time favorite
Smartass.
bands, were on the same bill: Pearl Jam, Nirvana, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Ooh, I would
Here-
love to see Nirvana.
For the record, I would rather have each pubic hair in my nutsack individually plucked out
Yeah, that's
than
only
sit
one.
through
Oh.
5
It's only one
seconds of
hair.
that fucking show. Oh my god.
Oh,
It was on this day in 1984.
that would have been torture for
Well,
me.
you guys have to remember, I grew up during that era of the grunge and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like I got handed the shit end of the stick.
It was on this day in 1984 where the drummer of Def
I-
Leppard, Rick Allen, crashed his Corvette Stingray outside of Sheffield. Allen lost his left arm in the accident. Allen was on his way to a New Year's Eve party at his family's home when a Jaguar passed him. The driver had been egging Allen on and would not allow him to pass. In his rage to pass this driver, he did not see a turn up ahead and lost control of his car, was thrown from it with his left arm severed due to the seatbelt
Well,
not being properly fastened.
there's 2 lessons here. Road rage never pays. Whose TV is so fucking loud I can't hear myself think?
That'd be mine, my bad. Fucking 60-inch television.
The other lesson is
That's
there's a
what being
missed,
hey.
there's a
Sorry,
missed opportunity here to where he should have autographed and auctioned off his arm. He'd have made a lot of money.
But then we would never have the joke, what has 7 arms and sucks.
There you go.
You don't think he's a talented drummer?
Oh, I do.
No,
I'm just
I
giving
never
him
said
shit.
that. I just
Oh, I know.
was saying, what
Hell
has
yeah,
7
he's a
arms and
talented
sucks?
drummer.
It's Def Leppard because
Live.
they lost an arm.
Wasn't he 15 when he joined that band? Or 13?
Something like that.
He was young.
Yeah.
He got the short end. He got like a really good lucky deal, and then he started complaining about it. I saw that biopic they had. Forgot who was in it. It's on YouTube for free.
Okay, think back to when you were 15, Scotty. All right, because on this day in 1961, the Beach Boys made their live debut using their new name when they appeared at Long Beach Civic Auditorium.
What?
What new name would that be?
No, it was an age joke. When he was 15 in 1961, the Beach Boys made their live debut.
Scott, say this with me. I am Scotty and I have ADHD.
Yeah.
Put the tickets away and pay attention. You're killing me. We
I
can't even
am
talk.
Scotty and I have ADD.
Same thing.
I'm talking. I'm just listening. I'm soaking it in, bro.
Okay. I just sometimes you don't answer for like a minute and I
All
think
right,
you
what
can't
are we-
even hear us.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Okay. Tom, what do you got
I'm
going
listening.
on tonight? You're a
Yeah,
young
I'm
guy.
listening, man.
He's in recovery. He's
What
not
do
gonna
I
be
got
out
going
drinking.
on? Well, I
That doesn't mean he can't get laid.
got laid a couple of nights ago. In fact, I got laid the night of the podcast.
Okay, good.
The
TMI,
magic
but
of the
all right.
internet.
Oh man,
The magic of the internet. I don't know. Told her I was going to be on the podcast, and
I
Gravity
forgot what
fell.
that was like.
So you're saying now that
no.
you're internet famous, you got laid?
No,
is that
gosh,
what it was?
no, gosh,
Oh,
gosh,
all
no,
right,
gosh,
all
no, gosh, no. And I don't want to be famous. That's not. That is
mean-
definitely not.
I want to
I mean,
tell
yeah,
you
no.
some.
Like I said in the Ultimate Sin video,
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't drink and I don't do drugs anymore. So I normally drink all the things you see me drinking in the video is Mountain Dew. And I realized how much fucking Mountain Dew I actually fucking drank. And I'm like, holy shit. No wonder why I'm wide awake in the middle of the fucking night. And I'm fucked the next day for work. I wake up and I got the fucking jitters.
All right.
I wish caffeine did that to me. It doesn't.
That sugar energy
I'm
wears
sensitive
off.
to
Don't it?
caffeine, man. I'm sensitive to this shit, bro.
The night
Sensitive.
before we actually recorded,
It don't last long enough.
The night before that we actually recorded our last episode, the night that Rob fell asleep and didn't wake up on time to record, we had the wife and I had gone out shopping, stopped at a place called Entertain Mart where they sell used
Condoms?
Yeah. Yep. For your sucking pleasure. Used video games, books, records, toys. I mean,
oh boy, I'm so
all
glad
that
my
kind of
wife is
stuff.
not in the same room.
But I was standing over looking at the albums that they had, and there was a young kid looking at a box set for Guns N' Roses, and started talking. And yeah, I know, but anyway, I made a mention that we were gonna we do a podcast.
We've got to do that Guns N' Roses album.
It's not the
He had
fact that it's
asked-
Guns N' Roses. It's another box set another band put out. I'm sorry, Darin. It's just another
That's all
box
right.
set another band puts out. You know, it just annoys the shit out of me when bands put out fucking box sets. Ozzy did it. Kiss did it numerous times, I believe. And I'll fucking what is?
Okay.
I don't understand what the point is for that.
I'm
Is it a
glad
money
we're
grab?
doing this. I'm glad we're doing this, and it's just a fun podcast, and nobody's going to tune in because this is the bullshit we need to clean up before fucking Danny Vaughn's on here. When someone's talking, let them talk. That means don't hold a picture up. Don't fucking answer to a question 5 minutes after it was asked. I do not want to look like an idiot to this guy. So finish your story, Darin.
So I told the kid that we did a podcast. He asked for the name of it, and as I was looking at another album, he fucking brought it up on his phone. Hey, you guys have like 802 followers. That's pretty cool. So
Really, that's not cool at all. I mean,
I know.
I appreciate it, but that's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So who knows? Maybe that kid's out there, and maybe he decided to watch. I have no idea. But
And actually, at this point, it is now 826. We have gained like over 10 viewers in the last couple of days.
And our X page is
That's good.
71 away from 2,000.
I don't know what that means. I made an X account just because you put one up there for us, and I check it a couple of times, but I don't know what that means when you have followers on that. I don't. Same with Facebook. What difference does it make? I don't know. Are you monetized for followers? I have no idea.
So at 2,000 followers, or at 2,000 verified
What's the difference
followers,
than Facebook?
It's just it's Elon Musk's. It used to be Twitter. Now it's X. So there's Instagram, Twitter, fucking Facebook. There's all these. They're all just different social media things that you can post shit on.
So I should clarify, because there's a difference between followers and verified followers, right? Verified followers are those that pay about the $170 a year to have the blue check mark.
And that, correct me if I'm wrong, is to keep people from having a billion bot followers and getting credit for that. They got to be real
Correct.
users. Yeah.
Yeah, from a monetized standpoint, you need to have 2,000 verified in order to start charging a subscription if you want. So we have 2,634 total followers right now, and of them, survey says 1,939 of them are verified. So
So-
paid subscribers. And at 2,000 paid subscribers following you, you can start charging a subscription for content that you don't share with people who do
Right.
not subscribe.
See, and I'm at 3,400 followers or subscribers on my other YouTube channel. That channel's monetized. I've made a few $100s over the course of the last 6 months. Nothing major because I don't put Love Gun. I don't put the original content up that much, so a lot of it is shared revenue with whoever because it's a reaction channel. But I could do a membership on there, but that is intensive work because you have to offer them something
that you don't give to others.
that right. So now you're doing double the fucking video takes. It's just God bless you if you can do it. Have fun, but I can't come up with original content for 2 different videos. I just can't do it.
Yeah, part of it would be early access. So you could give them advanced access to whatever it is that you're posting and then make it public a couple days later or a
Right.
week later.
But
right?
again, nobody's going to be eagerly anticipating
I get it.
seeing our episode before 10 other people. I mean, so get that fucking album and throw it away.
Oh, look, he went toilet paper shopping.
Is that Black Sabbath Mob Rules?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Okay, we still got one person
Anything
watching
after
it,
Never
and
Say Die, just throw it away.
I'm shocked that that one person is still watching. We had 2 until Tommy joined, so now it's 1. Hey, if it isn't the fucking loser.
Oh, really?
The
Might be
second
my
worst
brother.
solo.
Oh.
All right, I apologize. We will have a real episode
Paul's
out.
better.
Yeah. We'll have a real episode out in the coming days. I just wanted to test this. This is pretty much just us fucking off, so you're not going to enjoy this. If you don't watch it, that's fine. What else you guys want to talk about? Since we're just fucking around.
Good question.
Okay,
I don't really know,
here's a topic.
Talking about how Twisted Sister has a heavy metal.
A what? You cut out. What did you say? Tom, what the hell happened to your, can you hear us?
Me?
Who?
Tom.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, well, yeah,
You
what
cut
you said,
out.
you said something about Twisted Sister and then we couldn't hear you.
Oh, they have a Christmas album
It's fucking
that
horrible.
I find.
It's still
It's
better
comical.
than Mob
Which
Rules.
one?
It's comical. It's that horrible. It's comical.
Twisted Christmas or whatever the fuck
Heavy
it is.
metal Christmas.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister. It's one notch
Oh,
above
hell
Mob
no.
Rules.
I think half of it's
I
absolutely
posted.
spectacular.
I posted
But the other
last
half,
night. I posted.
it's not good.
Posted Heavy Metal Christmas.
What is going on
Man,
between
they're the-
you?
oh, sorry.
You have got a tremendous freezing problem, Tom, and Scott's got a tremendous delay because we're already on to the
I
next
have
subject and he's replying. There's something, yeah, there's something off here.
Exhale,
Look,
Scott.
see, Scott,
You
can you
want me
even
to
hear us?
go
Scott?
out and come back in and
No,
see
no,
if
no,
it
no, no, no,
straightens
no,
it
no,
out?
no, Scott, no. Put your phone down. No,
Okay,
I just
okay.
I want to do
okay.
I want to do a latency test here, all right? When I say Scott, you fucking say what immediately when you hear it. Okay? Sound fair? Scott?
Yeah.
Okay. So for some reason at some times we'll say something and you don't hear it until like literally 30 seconds later. I don't know if it's just the streaming or what's going on.
I think there's a short between the keyboard and the chair. It's an ID10T issue.
Wow, nobody is going to watch this fucking video.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the king, baby. Okay, now on to my subject that I was about to say about
There he
40
is.
minutes ago. Who are you pointing to? Hey, Tom.
Scott just showed an Elvis record.
Yeah, about 5 minutes ago.
Really?
What baud rate is
God,
your
that
motor
was a
from?
delay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tom,
Do
what
this,
baud rate is your
Tom.
motor?
Yeah, it was a delay.
800?
Tom, leave the studio, Tom, and come right back in on the same link.
All right.
Okay. Toto.
Is that the one with
This,
Africa?
this is fucking horrible, but I'm going to keep it because everybody needs one of these episodes
Well,
just to let everybody
yeah.
appreciate that. Everybody needs to see what it actually,
Yeah.
goes right, how much they should appreciate it.
Nothing planned, just screwing around.
Okay, let's see here. Loading.
We're wrapping up soon.
Loading. Whoever that one person is
Okay.
who's
It's
watching, more power to you, brother.
I commend you.
Yes.
One sole listener.
Deep Purple sucks anus.
I think the
Okay.
DC is asking for after
Yes.
the show.
Did you upgrade your
How-
56K modem, Tom?
Not this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a brand new one. I don't know how much
Okay.
closer the thing wants me to get to it, but pretty soon I'm gonna switch to my hotspot. For some odd
That's what
reason,
she-
some of the electronics
that's what
don't
she
like
said.
my Wi-Fi. Is it working now? Fair enough.
Okay. Now,
I like
can I
that.
can I
I'll buy
can
that
I,
for $1.
can I finally get to the topic I wanted to throw out?
Sure.
Okay. Ready? We're going to start with Scott, go to Darin, Tom, and then myself. I want 3 bands or artists that are your guilty pleasure that you would normally be embarrassed to admit in a group setting of your friends. Not songs, actual bands or artists you are fans of. And if anybody says Taylor Swift, you're banned from this show for life.
A guilty pleasure band.
You can start with one and we'll just keep going around.
Okay. I'm trying to think real quick. Yeah, and I only like one of his CDs or albums, so it'd be Michael Jackson, I guess.
Okay.
Thriller.
Darin?
That's so difficult. I guess. I mean, I
Okay.
did buy another Journey album today at the swap.
Yeah, but
meet thing,
why would that be guilty? I mean, everybody loves Journey.
Well, because I wouldn't know really who else to put in there. Because
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Forget about now because as mature adults, we don't give a fuck what people think. But if you go back to your teens or your 20s when everybody's opinion would razz you to fucking, complete fucking exile from a group, a band that would have qualified to get ripped for that you're a fan of. It could be a band now, but I'm saying
I bought
to
two
put
Creed
yourself.
CDs. I bought
What's
two
that?
Creed CDs like in 2000.
That works.
All right. All right.
Tom?
Who?
Creed.
Oh, mine ain't much better.
I
The
like Creed.
Arithmetics.
What's that?
The Arithmetics.
Arithmetics? That's math.
The Eurythmics?
No, the Arithmetics. Sorry. I used
The
to I
Rhythmics.
called them the Arithmetics all the time, and now I'm just learning the actual name of the band.
Did you see that fan call you out on your memorized when you were trying to say mesmerized?
Yeah, I found that funny. Hey, I'm not shy to ball busting. I deal with it 24 hours a day, so
Beautiful.
I'm so used
Hey,
to it.
I've seen that.
All right,
There
my
is
guilty
nothing
pleasure.
I have not said to mess.
All right, my guilty pleasure number one is going to be Enya. I
Is it Enya?
absolutely love Enya. Just to fucking chill and decompress. It's fabulous.
Yeah. There was another. God, I remember having it back in the day. What the hell
Enigma?
was it? Yes, Enigma. Yep, that was another one. That's one I liked. And Enya is good too. Roxette.
Yes,
That was.
absolutely.
I mean, they were they British? But no, they were. Where was Roxette from?
Their mothers.
Sweden. But yeah, they had a couple of good CDs back in the day, and I remember that Cherry Cola song that you liked, Rob.
Chicka Cherry Cola from Savage Garden.
That was yeah, that's the one.
That was a good song. Ooh,
Yeah,
I want you. I don't
that
know
was
if I
catchy.
need you. Yep. Hey,
Yep.
not a
No.
band per se, but there is a song that is a huge guilty pleasure that from the day it was released till this day right now, I will blast it as loud as the stereo will go, and that is fucking Mbop from Hanson. I fucking love that song.
Yep. No. No, I remember my
Okay.
wife stole a CD of mine back in the day before we even dated. She typed a CD of mine that had a Roxette. It was a compilation disc from Walmart or whatever, but she stole it.
It's from a movie.
I don't think it was from a movie.
Yes, it was from a movie.
She's lying. She's hardly ever right. The only thing she got right was marrying me. So,
It's from a movie.
I got
anyway.
something for Scott. I'm going to send you this for Christmas, a late Christmas gift, Scott. Check out your screen, Scotty.
What is that?
It's being sent.
What
What's
is
your
that?
late Christmas gift?
Pure Disco.
Oh, come on now.
I'm a
Yeah,
huge
thank
disco
you.
fan.
I
I'm a
appreciate
huge
that, brother.
disco fan. I love disco.
My number two guilty pleasure is
A lot of
Hank
people have that.
Williams Sr.
Yeah, I can see it.
I love Hank Williams Sr. He's about the only country artist that I ever listen to. The rest of them I don't like. I wasn't even crazy about his son. But Senior, I dig his stuff.
Tommy?
So that would be my second one. Yeah.
My second one, the Blue 52s.
Really?
B-52s?
B-52s. Blue 52 is a
Blue
signal in
52.
impeccable blow. Yeah, that's
Blue
impeccable blow.
52.
No, I said
B-52s. The B-52s.
I was born yesterday. I
Love
promise. I was born
Shack
yesterday.
is a little old
Roasted.
place
Yeah.
where...
Love
Yeah.
Shack.
Yeah.
Rock Lobster, Love Shack.
Karen,
Yeah, beef.
shut it.
I'm going to
52s.
throw the Oak Ridge Boys in the ring.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the Oak Ridge Boys. And yes, even
Elvira.
Elvira. Yeah,
Oh my God.
absolutely.
No,
No
there was a
way.
band that you liked. Oh, come on, Rob. You know which one I'm talking about. There was
Country?
no, not like the Kentucky Headhunters stuff that we cruise and listen to a few songs here and there from them. But no, it was somebody within the last few years that you talked about really.
Mouth and
liked it.
McNeil?
Yes,
Oh, fucking
that's the
awesome.
one.
Awesome fucking vocal duo, male and female. Be more grown up than Darin. Check them out and get past the fact that this was the 70s and they were foreign and looked ridiculous. The chick is actually really fucking hot. But 2 songs, man. I don't love all their stuff, but 2 songs.
What was
The
band
first
again?
one is called Hello, and the other one is called How Do You Do?
What's the band?
If you like Mouth and McNeil,
Mouth.
yes, Mouth, just like Mouth and McNeil. If you like any kind of harmony and vocal melody and good time 50s type music, you'll love Mouth and McNeil. Those 2 songs, Helloa and How Do You Do? Fucking amazing.
All right, I'm gonna go out there and say that
It's on my
as a
it's on my
child,
watch later
really
playlist. So I
liked
can
the
listen tomorrow.
band, and to this day, they still have some really good tunes, and that's ABBA.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Love ABBA.
Ooh.
Scott's throwing up over there.
he's trying to autofellatio himself.
Come on, Scott. We all know
Number
you're
3, guilty pleasure, right?
Yes.
That's
You-
my number 3
Versus
guilty
Joel.
pleasure. No, I'm just kidding. I had to put him up there, though.
Nobody. I
No,
think you're the only one who bought that album.
no. Dick Clark,
Clark.
my number 3 guilty pleasure.
He actually is a singer. I just thought he was a talk show guy or a dance show guy.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a lot of bands that was on his show. You know,
Okay.
Bob Seger, Against the Wind, man.
I like
That's a guilty
I would-
pleasure of mine.
I would never be embarrassed to say that. Bob Seger's like a legend in rock. I
I
love
like
him.
some of his stuff back in the day.
Oh yeah, he had some good tunes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we had to be embarrassed. I'll dig a little deeper. I got to do another one. Y'all go ahead.
Tommy, what else you got?
Aerosmith.
How is that embarrassing? I mean, they're terrible, but that's not
The
embarrassing.
early stuff is good. I mean, I would take anything
That's
after, or anything before.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Let me
Wait a minute.
clarify it. Let me clarify it further, Scott, before you go. Non-metal, because we're all looked at on this show to be metal fans, especially Scott. So I'm saying stuff that you would never want to admit you're a fan of to your buddies who are in the same type of music you are. I can't see Aerosmith or Bob Seger fitting that mold at all.
Oh. That'd be
B-52s count. I'll
Michael
let you
Jackson.
count the B-52s.
Michael Jackson for
honestly.
Scott, for Tom too. So Tom and Scott, big Michael Jackson fans, or at least Thriller fans.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
He had more than just Thriller, the album Thriller. Bad. There was a
Yeah.
few songs off of Bad that were decent. And,
Yeah, but that was really where all his money was made, is off that Thriller album.
well, of course.
Yeah.
Scott, you got another one?
You're a Tito Jackson
The
fan.
catalog.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. I am working on it.
Okay. Darin, you got another one?
I don't think so.
This is
I mean,
Okay, no problem.
this is a
I mean,
gag.
well, hey,
I'm a
As
huge
a
Chicago
horn
fan.
as a person that played the saxophone,
Chicago
I
That's a
kicks ass.
gag, guys.
love Chicago.
That's a gag. I like Chicago.
I wouldn't be afraid to do it.
I don't like
Now,
them.
the Peter Cetera
I just
years,
got the
maybe
album.
not so much, but the early big band stuff, I mean, with the horns, love it. Air Supply, I've said
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
As a
Okay.
kid, Air Supply and Journey were like the first 7 albums I think that I had as a kid. They were all
Oh
Journey.
no, those are gay bands. Oh,
Coming from somebody who likes
Duran
Mobb
Duran?
Dew,
Wait a minute, Scott. You have a
oh my
problem.
God, Air Supply.
Yeah, but what about Journey?
Traveling Wilburys. This song.
Oh no, Journey's good. Air Supply though. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought you were
Air
including
Supply.
Journey in
Oh
that.
God. Oh
All right, I'm going to go ahead and,
No,
and
no.
really
I like
revolt
Journey.
Scott here. One of mine is the Bee Gees. Absolutely love the Bee Gees. Keep in mind, people, I love disco.
I like the Bee
And-
Gees.
Yeah, really? Wow.
I have nothing against the Bee Gees. They had some good tunes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. The 70s, man, staying alive, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Cool.
Johnny Cash.
You know, back when country,
Country was great in the 70s and 80s.
right? Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. Yeah, I won't say anything about those.
You lost me there, Scott.
Lost me there.
But
The Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Nobody put Scotty in a corner.
Okay, Tom, one more for you.
Hey, here's the
my guilty pleasure would be the
Wicked Lester. Go ahead, Tom.
honestly, Elvis's gospel stuff. Really,
That's my favorite
I'll
Elvis.
put that on a couple of times.
That's
Just
my
to
favorite
smooth-
Elvis.
Just to smooth the day out. Put on some Elvis gospel. And,
Even
Elvis?
right before.
That's
Yeah.
not embarrassing.
My last one. Huey Lewis.
Oh, I hate him.
I liked sports. I liked that album.
The only song I like of his is Working for a Living. I think that was on the Summer School soundtrack. But his Back to the Future shit, I can't fucking stand. Back in
That
time.
was the Back to the Future.
It was a hit song, though, Rob.
I don't care. All right.
Back
got
to
a
the Future
subject.
soundtrack.
I'm having a good time and I got nothing better to do. So if you guys want to keep going, someone throw out a topic.
I'm gonna have to drop pretty soon. We promised the child fireworks. So
Hold on. We got 3 watchers, and here's a comment. I've been busy for Christmas and checked in on your channel to see where you all live. Must see TV right here.
Yeah, read it.
Awesome, Jason.
Is that the individual who recommended that we do that Apple album, Jason? Was that the
Could be. Is that you? Did you recommend Apple, Jason? Maybe. Let's see. That was, well, he wrote that 14 minutes ago, so he might not be with us anymore. Oh boy. Okay, so Darin's gonna bow out because he's better than the rest of us. Okay, Jason says that's me. He is the one who recommended Apple.
Cool.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that,
checking
Jason.
in, Jason. And if you have any more recommendations, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, sir, man. Or better yet, if you want to join in because Darin's being a little sissy.
Yeah, man. Apple.
I can send you a link if you want to join in. Let me know in the comments. All right, Darin. Anything you want to say in parting?
I can't wait until Saturday, man. I am so stoked. If you guys haven't heard the news, Danny Vaughn, lead singer of Ty Ketto, former lead singer of the band Wasted, will be joining us for an episode or part of an episode. So stay tuned for that coming within the next week.
Absolutely. All right, Darin. Have a happy New Year, man.
Get your homework done.
Don't blow a finger off fire.
Get your homework done.
We're just watching.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, later, guys.
See you, man. Okay, it's just the 3 of us.
That's a good song.
The 3 of us. You and I.
Okay, what else do we want to bullshit about? Anybody? Class Bueller?
Let's see.
Man.
What's your favorite from front to back? What's your favorite Kiss album? Tom?
Wow.
Oh, front to back. Oh my gosh. Creatures of the Night. Hands down, Creatures of the Night.
Ditto.
That's a good answer.
Me too.
It's a good answer.
It's up to you, Scott. I think I know what yours is.
After their
I guess I'll have to go with at this point in time. I'm gonna have to go with Hotter Than Hell right now.
Really? I thought you were going to go with rock and roll over the way you've been kind of falling in love with that lately.
It's usually it's there, but I always usually go with the Kiss album that I'm listening to the most at the time. And Rock and Roll Over and Hotter Than Hell's hand in hand right now. Actually, Creatures is in there too. Those three are probably coming up more. Dress to Kill starting to pop up a lot on my playlist too. So there's about four of them that's really hitting a lot. Love Gun dabbles too. So Hotter Than Hell at this point in time, I'm really loving. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what else?
What happened?
Nothing. We're here. We're here. I'm just fucking with the view.
Oh, okay.
We're up.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh
Who's
Tommy,
got
you got-
New Year's resolutions,
what would
man?
be,
What are you
your
guys
favorite Kiss album?
changing?
What's that, Tom?
So what would be your favorite Kiss album other than Creatures?
It's always going to rotate between Creatures and Lick It Up, just depending on my mood. But those two albums to me are absolutely untouchable in
Yeah.
their entire catalog. In fact, if I were to meet someone and never ever heard Kiss ever, those Creatures or Lick It Up is where I would start them off.
Not bad.
Okay, so New Year's resolutions. Okay, I usually never make any resolutions because that's setting yourself up for fail. But finally, I and the wife are going to be done smoking by the hopefully end of the January, but for sure by the end of the year.
That's
Nice.
the best one you could have ever
Nice.
done, bro. Right there, man.
Not an easy,
And I'm not kidding. Mine's
not
going
an
to
easy
be
thing to do.
language.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
You've
man.
got kids too.
I'll rattle stuff off and bad stuff will be coming. Yeah, I know. And I try not to do it as much in front of them. But sometimes when you do things so much, man, you don't even think about it. It actually comes out when you don't even realize it. They'll bring it to your
what's
attention.
weird?
Hey,
And
my
and
bad.
you know what's
Bob,
weird
I didn't-
yeah, what's weird for me was swearing is I was allowed to swear in elementary school. My entire family basically that we hung out with anyway, they were all truck drivers, swearing, people, not truck, well, a couple were truck drivers, but everybody, even the women swore. It's second nature to me. It's not intentional. It's just so natural for me to express myself that way. But when I hang out with the wife's family, churchgoers, no swearing, no nothing, it doesn't even phase me. I become a completely different person automatically, and I don't even say shit or damn or anything. And I'm not even trying. So it's subconsciously when I'm me being me in my environment, it's just there. But I'm very aware of it when I'm around people who don't like it.
I'll let things bother me. I got a short fuse as I've gotten older with people on the highway and stuff on the road. We're talking about road rage here, man, that I just want to just ram them off the damn
Yeah.
road. Just people doing stupid stuff that that I'm just going to quit letting bother me, man, because what the hell?
Yeah.
What are you going to do, man? You know, I mean, I'm just saying it's stupid to let yourself get worked up over dumbasses, man. So, yeah,
To-
calm
Tom,
down,
any
fucking don't even pay them attention and go on about your business, man.
Tom, you got a
No,
resolution?
I don't have any of those. I quit. No, I quit doing those a while because I never stick to them. It's always I'm gonna stop getting angry so much. I'm gonna
Well, they can be simple.
stop cursing so much. It just never fucking works.
How
Yeah,
about
they can be
reducing?
simple things, man. Because
Yeah,
when you set yourself
Uh,
up for damn,
I guess the simplest one
oof,
would be stop getting so angry at people at work for not doing their jobs.
I think we can all do that.
I'm gonna pick
oh,
one.
good
I guess
luck
it would
on
be
that,
stop
bro.
smoking these damn
Good luck
cigarettes.
on
I
that.
know that's worse than trust me. I know I've tried and it's worse than cigarettes. And I quit smoking cigarettes. Funny thing is, I replaced cigarettes with these damn things, and then I can't quit these fucking things. Like the gives, man. They're supposed to help me stop, not fucking get me
Oh
addicted to
shit!
it. Something else. I'm spending like fucking $20 on these motherfuckers now instead of spending $9 on a pack. I was saving money smoking cancer sticks.
Yeah.
Fucking
Unfortunately,
saving
there
more
is
money than
no.
spending.
Yeah,
Now I'm
my
just
bro,
reaping through it. And
my bro, my brother always said, if you're gonna smoke something that's gonna do something for you. So I
That
never
don't do
took the
shit for
cigarettes.
you.
Now I did smoke them when I would drink around my friends or go out and stuff.
Hold it, Cheech. Point of rebuttal. I don't want to have to call Joe Rogan out, but I've been dying to do it. Ain't nobody convincing me that smoking weed is fucking helping you do
do
anything.
it.
Bullshit. I don't want to hear how healthy
Um,
THC fucking shit is, or not the THC,
um,
but the pot stuff. Take a pill, but smoking it, there is a huge uptick in research for psychosis, permanent psychosis for people who regularly use pot. And it has been proven, like I've said for fucking 30 years, it is just as addictive as anything else because you're used to that fucking flighty feeling in your head. So you fucking have to have your joint. It's a mental addiction. Ain't nothing healthy about being Cheech and Chong.
yeah,
You're
it
right
is a
about that.
mental addiction. It is a mental addiction, but it's not a withdrawal addiction. You
No,
know,
no,
you
I'll
don't
give you
go
that. I'll
through
give you that.
pure hell if you just stop smoking, man. It,
Yeah.
Mm,
and I will say this for people who don't do anything with their life or don't have responsibilities and stuff like that, pot's no good for because they won't never do anything. But
Yeah, it
if you have
takes away your drive.
responsibilities and tasks and stuff like that to do, a lot of times, yeah, a lot of times pot will kind of zone you in to what you're doing. You know, it'll put you like on task to getting into whatever you're doing. But for the people who don't do shit, man, and sit around and play video games and stuff all the time, yeah, man, they'll never do anything if they smoke pot all the time.
And
Yeah,
clearly, there are health benefits, pain relief,
I'll agree.
glaucoma, and stuff like that. But what I get tired of is people like Joe Rogan acting like it's the missing food group.
Yeah,
Uh, it does damage, whether you want to admit it or not. Sure, there are positives, but everything that is smoked is going to affect your lungs. That's just a fucking fact. It's in paper, people. What do you think's
right.
in paper? Bleach, chemicals. No matter what you're smoking, if you do it out of some stupid plastic tubes, there's fucking fumes that are coming off that plastic when it heats up. Don't hand me that pot is like taking vitamin C. I am so tired of that crap.
Guilty. Guilty as charged. I used to smoke flower. Now I vape it. There really isn't much of a
you smoke
difference.
what?
Unfortunately, one of my days off, the cartridges. It's basically the same thing, just for form of it. It's like concentrated down into a cartridge, and you vape it. It's the same thing as smoking it, but
Now,
like
are
Rob
those
said,
legal?
there is no fucking difference. Yes, they are. They are legal. They sell them at smoke shops and whatnot.
Okay.
But then again, you know, God knows what they're putting into that shit, and
That's
whatnot.
my point. Again, I don't care who
I mean,
does what.
I used to
I
be a
don't-
huge pothead. Like,
Yeah, and that's fine. And I know Scott likes to partake casually. I have no problems with people who do it. I have a problem when people like Joe Rogan get on a podcast to fucking 20 million people and try to fucking give you distorted fucking facts and stats,
Right.
trying to tell you how goddamn healthy it is, when that's the furthest thing from the fucking truth. He's taken one shred of truth of benefits it has for you if medically prescribed and
You know what
taken
bothers
in
me?
the proper context. Go ahead.
And anybody out there, man, anybody out there, we're not promoting marijuana.
No.
We're not promoting marijuana here. We're not promoting doing anything. Okay. But if you're going to do anything, that is where it stays, bro. Do not be trying to do all these other drugs, man, like meth and cocaine and stuff like that, and let people tell you that this stuff will help you lose weight, which it will. And it, you know, for people that wants to lose weight and stuff like that, it give you energy and stuff like that. Yeah, it will do that, but it's very momentary, and you get addicted very quick. And then instead of having it or wanting it, it turns into you having to have it. You don't want that.
I mean, put it this way, guys. I am one
No.
of very few people.
Hold on, Tom. You cut out.
Did you? Hello?
Yeah, go again.
You said few people.
Basically, I'm one of the few kids graduating class that's alive because of drug overdoses. A lot of my classmates died of drugs alone, you know, and they were like 19, 18. They didn't even get to see 20, you know, and I'm glad I stopped when I could.
I don't understand the risk reward of hard drugs. I never
Didn't even
Took
get
a
to
woman,
live.
but
I don't
I'm happy
care
for
how I'm sure it makes you feel like you're fucking just untouchable and whatever. You know it could kill you. And I'm talking heroin, meth, and crack and the hard stuff. You know it can kill you in a goddamn heartbeat. How is the pleasure for an hour
Yep.
worth that risk? I will never understand why I get okay, you get addicted to it. Why would you even try it once when you know how deadly it is?
you know,
It's a good question because I've
when it
done
comes down to
things
it,
in
stupidity,
access, and I
free will, and
always
stupidity.
tried. You
Oh,
know,
cool. Hello from
I
Australia.
dabbled in everything just to see what the big deal was, but I always pulled back when I seen real quick this ain't for me. So
We
yeah,
got solidified tension joining from
somebody's got to.
Australia. And he says that he smoked till he was 19 and then he grew up. Bravo, solidified tension. Bravo. Again, I'm not knocking anybody. Do what you want to do. The other
Bravo.
problem I have with the problem I have with even if pot is all health, which it's not, but even if Joe Rogan had his delusions be true, we know him as Dave Stig. Yes, Dave, I have been chatting with you for a long time. Appreciate you checking in with this terrible podcast we have going tonight. But the thing with pot is now you are increasing impaired driving. And I've had smokers that I know tell me, well, it just makes you more careful and paranoid. That causes more accidents than people who are cocky and speeding. Ever come up over a hill going 40, the posted speed limit, slightly slick, not icy, and some fuckers doing 20 miles an hour, and you fucking almost have a rear ending? Any kind of impaired driving is a horrible fucking idea. That's just how I look at it. My problem is not with people who smoke pot. My problem is the way the media and the celebrities will try to tell you that this is the answer to a healthy high, because it has so many pitfalls on top of being a gateway drug. I had a couple of friends in high school who smoked so much dope, they flat out said they went to acid and shrooms because they couldn't get high off pot anymore. And now you've got all these genetic strains. People could be lacing it with fentanyl and fucking whatever else. I mean, it's a dangerous game to be playing, any kind of drug. And yes, I'm a hypocrite. I smoke. I'm killing myself, but I'm killing myself slowly. I'm not taking the chance that someone laced my fucking joint with a goddamn, a crushed up fentanyl pill, and I'm going to drop dead as soon as I take a hit. So you pick your battles. But pot it just bothers me because it's pot and alcohol seem to be glorified. Look at the beach bodies drinking beer and this and that, and hot chicks and pot. Oh, it's so cool and healthy. And they crucify people who smoke cigarettes. That has no immediate effect. And if anybody wants to come at me with secondhand smoke, I will fight you to the death. There is no way anybody ever went into a restaurant, had one meal in a non-smoking section with a smoking section on the other side, and developed fucking cancer from secondhand smoke. Never fucking happened. You would have to be living with that person, breathing it in 24/7 with a heavy smoker. That's why a filter's on a cigarette. Then it gets filtered through your lungs. You kiss my ass with that. Whatever. I'm done. My rant's over.
Yeah, and another thing about the marijuana thing, you're right about the driving part too, man. See, you got two different kind of drivers here. You do got one that focuses and pays attention to everything that's going on around them. They don't let nothing distract them. But you've got the kind that's careless, that's laughing, goofing off in the car, just not paying attention, carefree. That's when you run into real problems right there, bro. Seen
And
it
to me,
happen.
it'd be like being on muscle relaxers, because I've never been high. I was high once, and it was more just an extreme migraine. I talked about that Alice Cooper concert I was at, surrounded by bikers smoking it. But from what I get from my friends, it's a relaxing thing, right? It makes you, pot makes you just chill. Okay, that's going to slow your reaction time. You don't want someone to get in the car after they took their muscle killers or muscle relaxers and getting behind the fucking wheel, because your reaction time is just less. It's got to be the same thing with pot.
Yeah, it is for some people. Like I said, you got two different kinds. Pot doesn't really, muscle relaxers. Hot damn, it's like taking sleeping pills. You damn sure don't want to take that and get behind the damn wheel. But yeah, it's just hard to explain. Everybody's different. See, I quit smoking pot because of necessity. When I got about 30 years old, it started changing on me. It started triggering panic attacks in me. So that's why I literally quit smoking, because, man, I can't take this shit. It had a reverse effect on me when I got about 30 years old. So I quit smoking it all the time.
We're getting trolled by Darin in the comments. Darin says, I blow goats.
Oh,
and Scott
I can't
uses
read it. What's it
steroids.
saying?
Yeah. Darin said, I blow goats, and Scott uses steroids.
Yeah, if I did, buddy, I'd be bigger than this.
Oh shit, that's funny stuff. All right,
I'm too old for that, D.
Now that we got our public service announcements out of the way, sorry everybody for our soapbox preaching. Mine more than anybody's, but whatever. Anything else on anybody's mind? Anybody want to bolt? You want to hang in?
Hey, that's okay, man. Hey, it's whatever.
What's that now?
This is this is a test ride, guys. So I said, this is the test ride. I mean, we can talk about anything you want to on here, pretty much. So,
Right.
um, but yeah, what time is it actually? Somebody
It
tell me
is
that.
in Central Time, 9:47. If you want to bow out to do stuff with your kids, I completely understand it. I just wanted to make sure you guys wanted to keep going or not.
I mean, I'll keep going.
I'm in till about 11 o'clock Eastern time, which will
Which is
be 10 o'clock your time.
That's 13 minutes. We might as
I'm good till
well.
then.
We got 6 watchers here. Scott's going to bow out soon. Anybody else want to join in? I can send you a link. Sit and BS with me and Tom.
There you go, man. There
Dave
you go.
Stiggs. It's 2:20 p.m. on New Year's Day already for Dave Stig, Australia. So
Nice.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year! Hey,
Wow.
send me the
Is that Australian?
lottery. Send me the lottery numbers.
Yeah, man.
When,
Happy New Year, dude.
okay,
Me too.
I don't have
I
Yeah.
split
any
them with
take.
Rob and Scott and everyone else in the world.
I don't have any takers on joining the podcast, so
Hey.
I think we should all just chill out, enjoy your New Year's Eve night. Call this a tragic experiment. I mean, it worked, but we really didn't. Coming into a podcast unprepared with a topic is not a good idea.
Hey, it's been the
It was
year of
fun last
2024 for me. So hopefully next year will be 10 times better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I suppose, guys.
You
Thanks
You
for
guys have a
joining.
happy New Year too,
I'm
man.
always in.
Yeah, and thanks for joining last minute, Tom.
Not a problem. Anytime you guys want me on the podcast, I'll be there. I'm always.
All right. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm going to cue the outro, and then I will talk to you guys after. Thanks for putting up with us, everybody, and make sure you don't miss Saturday night. I will be uploading our interview with Danny Vaughn from Taiketo, provided he doesn't see this and change his mind. So we'll be back with you Saturday. So until next time, thanks for watching.